imm5257 first. So we have reached this stage. I have opened the form. So this form needs to be submitted by both William and Elizabeth Smith. So I'm going to show you how to submit it for William Smith, but this will be required for Elizabeth Smith also, like she needs to also submit it. Okay. And it says if you need more space for any section, put an additional sheet containing the appropriate section, complete and submit it with your application. Alright, so the first is unique client identifier. So this is the first application, so there's no unique client identifier, but if you have ever applied before, you get an 8 or 10 digit number that specifies your client identification. So if you have it, it's always good to put it so that they can retrieve your profile right away, otherwise this is not mandatory. You want service in English, visa requested, this has to be visitor visa, personal details, okay, Smith, his name is William. Have you ever used any name? No. He is male. Date of birth 1958 0801. Let's say he was born in New Delhi. New Delhi, country India. Citizenship India. He is living in India. He is a citizen. Previous country during the last 5 years, have you lived in any country territory other than your country of citizenship or your current country territory residence? Let's say no. Whatever is applicable in your case. So same as where you are applying, same as the country or territory of residence. Yes, he is applying from India. His current marital status, as we said, married. So the question being asked when it was done. So let's say he was born in 1958. 82. Let's say the marriage was done in 1982. How about that? I'm creating sample dates. 1982 February 14, Valentine's Day. Wow, a good day. Provide the name of your current spouse, partner, family name, Smith. Elizabeth. Have you ever been married or in a common personal details continued? Have you previously been married? I mean before this current. Let's say no, he never had any divorce or separation. Your native language, because he's from India, let's say Hindi is his native language. Are you able to communicate English? English, yes. Have you taken any exam? No. Passport, his passport number. Issued in India. When was it issued? Let's say this was issued in 2015. October 1st, and it's gonna expire in 2025. September 30. Okay. Do you have nationality document? This is not a mandatory question. I mean, you can select no and then this will become disabled. But what I say, like, it's always good to provide. So when I submitted my first application from India, I selected yes and provided PAN card number. But now you can provide Aadhaar card number, whatever is applicable in your case. I'm just putting PAN card number. Just a sample, it's not my PAN card number. India, issue date. So these are not mandatory because, for example, PAN card, we know that there is no expiry date. So it's up to you. You can even leave it also if there is no issue or expiry. But if there is a date, just put it. US card holder, no, he is not. Current mailing address, like apartment 1 New Delhi Street, City Town, New Delhi, country India, postal code, district Delhi, residence same as mailing address, yes, telephone number other, he has one residence number 91, mobile number, let's say he has a residence number also, email address is important, okay. Purpose of my visit, supervisa, you can see this is very important, select supervisa, indicate how long you are planning to stay. So let's say he's traveling, he's planning to go there November 30 and he wants to stay there till 21 October 10. Funds available for my stay, this is very important. You need to see the minimum criteria and other things in order to, let's say this guy is very rich. This is not the minimum sum and there is no limit of maximum. I'm just putting a high number. Name, address or relationship of any person, institution will visit. Let's say he's gonna visit John Smith. Relationship to me, his child. Address in Canada, let's say he lives in 1 Toronto Street, Ontario. Education, post-secondary education, yes. Okay, so let's say from 1976 June to 1980 June he studied Bachelor's of Business Administration. Okay, he studied at, let's say, New Delhi Business School. City, town, New Delhi, country, India. Employment. Okay, so let's say after his education 1980 07 till today he has been doing current occupation, I mean same like family business. So, and he is not yet retired, although probably he has reached, but he has not retired. Current activity, he'll say let's say rice trading, just simply. Company, employer, facility name, let's say Smith Exports. City, town, New Delhi, country, India. Whatever the applicable in your case. If you need more space, you need to attach additional sheet. Within the past 2 years, like this background information is very important. Do not hide anything. Be very honest because you don't want to get trapped in misrepresentation. So put that information. Within past 2 years, have your family member had any tuberculosis? Let's say the very clear history. I know it's very rare to find 100% clear medical history in when you have at a high age, but for that you have the medical exam, so no need to worry about it. Be very clear here. Have you remained? No, he has never been out of India. You are committed because he has very clean history. He has never served in military militia. He has done the family business all these years. He has no political background. Okay, you can select a date here. So when you are applying online, you don't need to sign here because later at a stage you will be asked to sign online. So click on validate. This is very important because if you have missed anything or anything in incorrect format, it's going to tell you. So okay, so validation completed successfully, but this doesn't mean that you have filled everything correctly. There could be mistakes. There could be some minor mistakes like incorrect dates, and also it's always good to verify everything